All right, so just letting the eyes gently close if that's comfortable for you, or you can keep the eyes open with the gaze softly downward. Allowing your attention and awareness to arrive in the body. Perhaps starting by just feeling a sense of the whole body, sitting or lying here. Feeling the weight of the body on the chair or the floor. Feeling how the earth, the ground, is holding you. Feeling how the air around you is unobstructed. There's nothing pressing on you. Perhaps allowing the face and shoulders to soften, relax a little. Feeling the sturdiness and support of the spine and the pelvis. Allowing the breath to be natural. Perhaps feeling the gentle rise and fall of the chest as you breathe. And allowing the heart to be soft, receptive, open, if that's possible. And trying to let go of any expectations you might have for this period of practice. Or any pressure you might feel to do it a certain way. And just settling into a loving awareness of the body here and now. And so as we start the practice of rain, you might notice whatever emotions are present for you right this moment. It doesn't have to be a difficult emotion. You might be feeling peace or joy or relaxation. Or you might be feeling tension or anxiety or fear. And if you'd like now, just scanning through your past week or this upcoming week and bringing to mind a situation that is difficult for you or that brings up difficult emotions. You may picture the situation or picture yourself in a difficult moment, recalling what it felt like. Reimagining the experience of it. The sounds and sights, thoughts that arise with it. And so the first step of rain is to recognize what emotion is present or was present. Recognize a difficult or challenging emotion that you're going through. Silently naming it if you'd like. Fear is present. Uncertainty is present. And then moving to the A of allow. Allowing it to be there just as it is for right now. Some teachers call this making space for the emotion. Giving it some space to be. Without trying to figure it out or solve it. And trying to refrain from judgment, especially self-judgment. And allowing doesn't mean that we have to like what is present. We're just acknowledging that this is the life that is present right now. And if it helps, you can silently whisper to yourself, yes, this too. Or, it's okay to feel this. And now we can move, if you feel comfortable, into the I of rain, which is inquire or investigate. And in particular, we're focusing our attention at first on the body, feeling where in the body we might be feeling this emotion. We try to refrain from conceptualizing or trying to figure out the emotion, but keep the attention more on the body for now. Perhaps noticing the throat, or the chest, or the abdomen. As we recall this difficult situation, what's the felt sense in the body? Is there tightness or rawness? Or a feeling of being ungrounded, untethered? Or perhaps an aching sensation? When you recall or imagine this difficult experience, where in the body do you feel most vulnerable? And if that vulnerable place in the body could communicate, what would it want you to know? What does this vulnerable place most need right now? Another way of phrasing this is to ask the vulnerable place, how do you want me to be with you? And remember, if this all feels too overwhelming, you can always come back to the body, to the breath, to the gentle rise and fall of the abdomen or chest, to anchor your attention. And as we transition into the last step of rain practice, nourish, the N. You can take a moment to readjust the posture if you need to. Find a little bit of comfort. And if it helps, you can place a hand, your right hand on your heart, or two hands on the chest as a way to provide self-comfort. and recalling our shared human experience of whatever emotion was present for you. Knowing that there are others in this group, many in the place where you live, and thousands upon thousands in the world experiencing the same thing right now. If it's grief you're experiencing, imagining or knowing how many others there are sharing the same thing with you. If it's fear or anxiety, knowing that there are millions also struggling with this. Sharing in this common human experience. And you can experiment now with some of the other nurture techniques. Perhaps a mental whisper to yourself, I'm here with you. I'm sorry you are going through this, and I love you. Or, I'm listening and I'm not going anywhere. And if it helps, you may call on a spiritual figure or a relative, a wise friend or relative, and imagine them saying those phrases to you. I'm here with you. Or I'm walking right alongside you. Or you are not alone. And allowing yourself to feel this sense of nurture from our shared experience or from our spiritual ancestors. And in the last couple minutes, just coming back to the body, to the breath. Allowing yourself to rest in this wakeful, tender space of awareness. Seeing how it feels to have practice this rain over the last 20 minutes. And resting here for 1 minute, and then the bell will ring.